My God is mighty. My God is awesome.
David sees the Philistine as a threat to God and his honor. And how we know this, in the book of Samuel, 1 Samuel chapter 17, I'm not going to turn there, but I'm going to give you the reference if you want to read that story for yourself. Number one, we see David's response, first of all. We see David's response. What did he say when he spoke about Goliath? He said, for who is this uncircumcised Philistine? Uncircumcised identified for the children of Israel that they belonged to God. They were God's people, the one true God. And because this Philistine was uncircumcised, he was not of God. He represented the evil world. He represented the enemy. And he said, who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? You can tell me right there, David had jealousy for the things of God. Yes. Contrast this to the other guy that was there, King Saul. King Saul and his army's response, Saul called Goliath a man. Not an uncircumcised Philistine. He just said he's just a man. And he became non-resistant to Goliath. Want proof? Days and days and days they stood on one side of the valley, the Philistines on the other side of the valley. Goliath would walk down and defy him, cursing God to their face every single day. And when little old teenage David showed up, he got angry. Who is this Philistine dog that should defy the army of the living God? Who is this dog coming down here and spewing out curses against my God? Wake up, church. Wake up, army of God. The devil's come down in the valley of your life and saying, your God can't do anything. He can't save. He can't heal. So stay right where you're at. Don't move a budget because he can't help you. You need to let jealousy of God. You need to let the Elkanah of the God stand up, rise up in you and say, I'm jealous for the things of God. And how dare the enemy come against the house of God? How dare him come against the children of the Most High God? Know who you are, church. Know whose you are. Saul became non-responsive because he had no jealousy for God. You see the difference? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, David's demonstrated he was jealous for God and defend the name and the glory and honor of God. He had to. He had to. He had to. It was a must thing. Yes. There was a threat to the relationship. And that threat demanded a response from David to defend the man who defeat the man who defied the army of God. There was a threat and a response. Jealousy.
My God is mighty. My God is awesome. And all of his foes fall at his feet. His eyes are lightning. His voice is thunder. One day that's the God you're gonna meet.